Before starting over, you have to undo. Today, I'm stripping back a large canvas painted 8 months ago. First step, ventilation. Gamsol isn't the most toxic, but for a surface this size, you need fresh air. This is the ritual of the clean slate. About your tools, you need a big clean brush and some Gamsol that you have to apply with the white brush all over your painting. Just make sure that you put the Gamsol everywhere. This is why you had to open your windows and have good ventilation, because it's not good for your health to breathe in these fumes. Now I'm using Gamvar from Gamblin as a varnish, which is designed to be reversible, so it's pretty easy to remove. So here's what happens, the key is patience. I let it sit for a few minutes, not enough to evaporate, but just enough to let the solvent break the resin's bond. And you'll feel it, the surface becomes a bit tacky, almost gelatinous. Yeah, just wait a few minutes. And yeah, what I'm doing next is I'm using a lint-free clean rag, and I'm going to pass it slowly on the surface of the canvas by working on small territories, something like 30 by 30 centimeters. Just imagine a small square. And if you try to do the whole big canvas like that at once, the solvent dries before you can wipe it. And it's just not very practical, because you can't follow very well where you have been and where you haven't. So just go slowly, circular motions, and you're not really wiping, you're lifting the old skin of the painting. So you have to press quite hard. You will see some pigment right now, as you can see. This means that it's working. There is no noticeable difference when I look at the painting. You can't see it, but I've not removed a lot of paint. It's not noticeable at all. But you have to wait for that moment when some pigments come off, because it means that you've broken the barrier of the varnish, and that what you're doing is working. Once you did that, you take a brand new clean lint-free rag, another one. Gotta be rich in rags. And you do a second pass. The goal of the second pass is not really to remove exactly like the first one. The goal of the second pass is more to remove the varnish that you might have smudged around in the first pass. There might be bits of resin laying around on the painting, and the second pass is really there to clean up, and so you have a beautiful surface that's ready and clean. You can see the surface is much more matte now than it was before, and this is because the glossy varnish was removed. So the colors don't look as nice as they did before, and the painting is now naked, so to say. And yeah, it's now is the time where if you want to repaint above it, you can sand and apply a new ground and just eventually start a new painting. Making these videos is something I like to do, but it's also something that takes a lot of my time. So if you want to support me, you're very appreciated. Some ways you can do so is by following me and subscribing to my Patreon, which is free for now, and gets you access to everything.